President Trump just posted a new tweet saying this: the Democrats have said some of the worst things about James Comey, including the fact that he should be fired. But now they play so sad. CBS News chief Washington correspondent and Face the Nation moderator John Dickerson joins us from Washington. So, John, what can you tell us about what you're hearing in Washington in your response to the president's tweet today?
Well, you know, the tweet is the president seeing this through political lens, and there will be a lot of back and forth between Democrats and Republicans on this. But the important thing to focus on here about this decision is that it takes place in a much bigger context. There are people working at the FBI, people at the Department of Justice. This is a decision that's not just about politics. This is a decision that they have to look at and say, are the reasons being put forward and the timing of this and the rushed way it was done and the way it was handled, why did all of that happen? Is it for all the reasons stated in the letter about Comey's dismissal, or is there something else happening here? And that sense of doubt and getting rid of that doubt is crucial if the FBI is going to go forward, if this investigation is going to continue within the FBI and have any credibility. So the ramifications here, the president's making a political case, but there are real ramifications here inside the FBI and related to a lot of work that goes on inside the administration that are now really all up in the air, and there's a sense of turmoil.
John, will this focus more intensive focus on the Russian investigation?
Well, yes, of course, because that's still ongoing. The president, remember, has called the investigation into whether the Russians were involved in the election and had any connection with the Trump campaign a witch hunt. Usually the posture of an administration is we look forward to the conclusion of this investigation. We're doing everything we can to help. The president has said that the FBI investigation and the two committees in Congress are engaged in a witch hunt. So that's the context here. One other piece of context is that the White House is saying the president took decisive action. Remember what happened Monday. There was a conversation about why the president took so long to fire his national security advisor, Mike Flynn, 18 days after being informed that he lied about his conversation with the Russian ambassador. So the question that raises is, does the president take decisive action when it is in his interest, or does he delay things when it is in his interest? Sending a clear signal about how a president behaves matters, not just because we need to know whether the president is telling the truth, but it sends a signal throughout the administration to all his political allies about what kind of a person the president is.
Thanks, John. Thanks for joining us.